Alright, back to exploring the station. Okay, we're taking care of the rest and go.
What the hell's going on? We were in a holding pattern for 2 hours just to get in. Arms had to go on for it.
Sell him some stuff real quick.
Some Spacer's Jaw. It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Oh, I will.
Have a look.
How would you like an assault rifle, my man? So that. 31, yes. What did she give me? Oh, 200% natural health, not bad. Mind attributes. We already got 4 of these. What does this last? Oh, it lasts 1 minute though. Nan or Spank. Lasts 1 minute. That's okay.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
That's the medical bay, or it's the meta bay. Meta bay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I think she's making a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Yeah, what, you don't like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Yeah, if she's in the morgue. Because I'm a doctor. I know what illness looks like. And Jessie was looking as sleek as a sprat in the Tyleritos last time I saw her. And anyway, if someone suddenly comes down with a calamitous disease, it doesn't stay secret for long around here. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, it's called sneaking.
What seems to be the problem? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Alright, can I see Jessie?
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Yeah, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Alright, well I gotta tell the other doctor about her robots, so going in. Sick bay nurse. This area is okay to be in. You, Wanda.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Better myself.
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
Yeah, I was told to tell you that it's not here.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Yeah, what do you need them for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Yeah, give them to me.
Keep hanging around. What can I... You
Got
have
nothing else,
yourself
then.
a day, then.
All she wants to tell me. Hello? Hello? Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe, and I'm prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to our conveyor crews and some corp docs I know on Terra 2. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I ask say they know somebody who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? So I can use my holographic shroud. Walk slowly to not use too much of it. Anything over here I want? Keys, you can reset it if you leave.
Coming over to you. Quick work.
Okay, and this is back where I was at.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
Great laws! I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
I forgot I wanted to buy her quest items. This old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are simple finds or dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked for us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the running leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us that we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sunita. Had another run-in with the Runglead from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity biker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gotta come out eventually. So that would help you with finding the hammer, but we already found it. Yeah. Probably should have read that. Review the Hephaestus Mining Archive on Hawthorne's terminal. What else am I missing? More stealth stuff? Disguise? Whatever. In my inventory... This data cartridge contains the public records of Hephaestus Mining Outpost on Scylla. Okay, so I gotta just look at it and look at those outpost records. Find something on Scylla, maybe? But I wanted to buy those before I forgot.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Nope. Anybody looking at me? No, she's over there. Well, I don't even want this stuff anyways. But I could sell it. Might as well steal from the hospital while I'm here, right guys? I believe she's in here. So it's fine. When it runs out, I can talk my way around it. Hello.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Yeah, well, should I intimidate? Why not?
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
I am.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I do work for the board, actually. No, let's not fuck with her.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna say it. I do work for the board.
Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh? You're sure no one followed you? Is it all clear, or am I still a wanted woman?
Yeah, why does Ellie think she owes you?
Ha! Oh, you should ask her that. She'll love it. By which I mean she'll probably have an apoplectic fit. Oh, that's just how Ellie is. According to her, she don't need no one or anything to get by in life. She can deny it all she wants, but we know each other. More than just as passing acquaintances. We've helped each other. Sometimes we even like each other. Lone pirates don't live too long, and it ain't weak to have a friend or two.
Alright, she better lay low. Go talk to Udon for her. My disguise has now failed. Looking right at me. What? Who? Alright, didn't even have to talk my way out of it.
Any word on Jesse?
Oh yeah.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
You smoking in a space station? I swear he was just smoking. Alright, now we can explore the other side of the ship. Ooh. Over to the Lost Hope. Hey guys.
Interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement regarding rumors of food shortages. Rest assured, the far-sighted corporate leaders of Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer.
Oh, scheduled scarcity is a premium colonial life, huh? Amazing.
This
Server.
has been Halcyon News.
Engineer, stevedore, freighter crew. Stevedore. Okay, y'all are unimportant except for you. What is this? Mardet ID card. I already got one of those. Hey, Vera.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Yeah, actually.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Yeah, sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
Promenade.
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
I will. What do you know about it?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that. What ain't I got?
I don't know. What ain't you got? You ain't got no stimulation. Ooh, you got deep fried sissy bits. Ooh, tempting. Very tempting. Is this the bathroom? I need to go to the
Who wants
bathroom.
to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Not the bathroom. Is this the bathroom? This is the bathroom. Hello. You gonna throw up? Looks like she's gonna throw up. Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. So these rooms are probably all connected. Ooh, Lost Hope Bar keycard or 60 lockpick, which I don't have. Interesting. What is my lockpick right now? 47, you said, right? That's already with Parvati giving me 9, so. Jeffs, hey, guys. Oh, that's a shame. I'd like to have picked this lock. Who's got the key card? I can't lockpick yet. I mean, pickpocket. Damn. Oh, I can steal this poster. Everybody's gonna see me steal this poster, though, right? So that seems kind of not like a good idea. What?
What do you think you're doing?
Here, take these 28 bits.
Thanks for the bits, friend. I think this was just a misunderstanding.
Me too. I paid 28 bits for a poster. Oh shit. Not bad, isn't it? 2%. Okay, that's fine. Hello, Belle. What are you selling? Oh, she's got a dead eye right there on the table.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Nice.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Nice.
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You can take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys. Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
I didn't know it was impolite, sorry.
So, what can I get you?
I've been asleep for 70 years. What do you sell? Bunch of shitty weapons. A pristine tactical shotgun. Not bad. I don't have any mods that are that cool, actually. They're pretty shitty.
Ooh, someone is...
And she has no unique weapons to sell me. That's not cool. But you do have all this stuff I can steal. All the stuff I could steal. Hello.
Understood. I'll keep my head down. Shh. Here.
Guys.
Heading back.
Come on. Fuck in here. A lot of heavy ammo back here. Ooh, what's this? Hold up. And somebody stole all your stock. Crazy. Wonder who could have done such a thing. Now, if I steal this right in front of your face, will you know? Nope. Okay, I officially now have my own Deadeye assault rifle. Level 11. Perfect. 99 damage with, ooh, an exacto sight. Post armor damage dealt plus 15%. Nope. Yes, this one. Okay, what is this? 14 times 12. 19 times 12. Much better. But I think I'm going to give you a heavy machine gun. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Heavy machine gun, Max. How do you like that? Now, where does this go? Rabbit sprats, huh? Anything else? No. Where are we now? Huh. This is a weird thing. Is this the front door? Yes, okay. This is the trash area. You're not hiding anything on top of your roof, are you? Oh. Okay, this is the trash area. We just cracked that door. This...
I've seen you limping a bit. You alright, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
We will? I ain't taking care of this man.
Neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
I ain't taking care of him. Ooh, hello. Ah, okay, I remember this now. You gotta follow the pipes, follow the pipes. Get this beautiful chest. Reactive kinematic shield projector. When your health drops too low, this mod makes you temporarily invulnerable. That sounds really good. I think that's all that's over here. There's the board's building. We'll get you later.
trapped in here. Can you get me out?
Nice.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
Yeah, what happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
I always lock the door again. Are you gonna pay up or are you going to stand here smelling like shit? And just make sure people know I helped you out.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Thank you. Now give me some reputation. Yeah. Well, it's not overflowed that bad, to be honest. I thought it'd be worse. Now, how much reputation did I actually get for that? 9%'s not bad. Not bad. Manta pillars. Here we go.
Down they go!
Shrink ray. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful job, Parvati. Great job, Max. You did some. You were here. Good job. Bard from the other side. This is our only option. Oh, here we are. What's over here? Different set of pipes I can go over and get to the other side. Oh, that's just the same room. We got an engineer who died here. Another one who died here. Work order. Vera says the Lost Hope's plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. Junlei Tennyson. Someone locked their key behind a door. It's the locked one. The one I let that guy out of? Well, it does get me to the other side of the barred door, but I didn't see a key in here. Maybe it's that lock I already picked. Another ladder.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Okay, this gets us to the other side of here. And so we can steal all the stuff even though we couldn't open the door. Beautiful. Grenade launcher. Oh, here's the key card so we can walk right out of the door. Beautiful. And now you, Max, I'm going to swap you out for a tactical shotgun because you deserve it. You deserve it. Hey guys, everything's cool.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise.
It just me, or has it been deader than...
Okay, sound kind of got a little weird. Yeah, we didn't go through this door.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. Check it down here. Where's it all go?
That's the ladder we went up last time, so this is an area we have not explored.
Here we go.
Nope, it's just a canned reflection in the scope. That's okay, though. It's to be expected. Doesn't actually reflect the world.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Sure. I don't mind. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until somebody found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant your flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and head towards the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks she's being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Okay, so that's another clue to tell you where to go. That's just another clue to tell you where to find the hammer. Because you gotta climb the bunks, like he says, in the stevedore's quarters to get there. So we already did that. Alright, doors are not making sounds anymore. Seems a little strange, so I'm just gonna do this. See if something changes here. Yes. Alright, cool. I think we've cleared out all this area of the promenade. Found those pipes, did that. Now we gotta go to the upper area of the promenade. Public terminal. To those who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks, allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from the humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borst, but that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have. And what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail. Especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker's crew impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Junway. Looking for work. Urgently. Looking for a new crew to sign on with. Been stuck in Halcyon for a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. And even the shorter trips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anybody has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped to the Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay for our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hopeful that somebody with a spare bunk, or with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for noticing. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Alright, now we hacked the admin messages. From Buchanan Kitty to Wildcat Group. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. From Iceman to Conveyors Collective. Hi all. Just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. By the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fuck bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out. This message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. This message does not exist. Stop looking or else. Message contents empty. Alright, they deleted that message.
CMP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
We know our C's and P's. Loading recent users. Logged out, logged out. Ooh, Callahan is signed in. Welcome, M. Callahan. The hat. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Breathe the hat. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. From Mama to Callahan M. Are you okay, honey? Sign Mom. From Callahan to Mama C. I hope you're doing well, Mom. I thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are as important as ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount on Martin. Different public listings on this terminal. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem, and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Greenway. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background check filters out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to Spratwurst joint, 2nd floor. Loading on board property is strictly prohibited. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker. The space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation, Udon Bedford. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the root side of an airlock. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior and, when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Yeah, let's go talk to our buddy M. Callahan again.
You should give our latest product a try. Ollie Ollie Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word.
Yeah, you're still logged in one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Alright, that's it. Can't steal from my bro M. Callahan any more than we did. Hey, we'll leave Sublight for later.
For the pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after them, Fuller? She had an ambush set up on Hephaestus. The pirates came in to dump a bunch of loot on some broker they work with.
Whose loyalty did Fuller buy to spring the ambush? Very adventure serial. They catch the pirates?
No. They blew the fucking dock up, punched a hole in the ceiling, and got blasted out into space. One of the camera crews got smashed by debris. Fuller damn near lost a leg.
Good law. You couldn't pay me enough to take bounty hunting work.
Actually, let's go into Sublight now. Let's introduce ourselves. Hello, guys.
Neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Warehouse terminal messages. From Hagen L. Do not run. We've lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate business doesn't run from authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm, present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. Lilia Hagen. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today on, until I say so, your decreter is an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Lilia Hagen. Ballbrook shipment. Purpleberry liquor, lots. Spectrum vodka, even more. Erotica, generic. The locals aren't picky. Erotica, exotic, except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise. I don't know what this is, but it was on last month's order list, so either track some down or do your best in the kitchen. Black hole. Holcomb signed tossball poster. Yes, Tobias, where are we with that desk extension? This week in salvage. My scanner says that the Mardettes impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor. Scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled sisty pork ended up at the bottom of the Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. That's a hint. The next one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it. They had better dispatch a ground team to the debris before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. So they're skirting a fine line between scavenging and marauding. Hey Tobias, you got that desk extension in?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's right.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Nice jacket, bro.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Alright, let's talk. Oh, wait, can I read this book? Sublight, a legitimate business. Contractors, if the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved course, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version. If we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of Bourse in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Alright, cool.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Captain Haley of the Unreliable. She already knows Hawthorne, so I shouldn't lie to her.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Yeah, don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
Yes, there is.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Yeah, what's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Yeah, I don't have a nav key.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Okay, so I can't accept requests.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Yeah, sure. Wink and nod, let's do it.
Good girl. Knew you'd understand. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
I'm sorry.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
All right.
Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
So we can't do anything for her until we get the key to Monarch. Stellar Bay. Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impertinence are, perhaps, hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. Very philosophical. I could pick that, but every single person in this room would see me.
Easy does it.
Well, not every single person, but they would see me. But they would see me, so I can't do that. Not do that. I can't go for that. Okay, well, I'll have to come back later then. No can do. Goodbye. Check out the Sprat place. Spratwurst. Hello, Ethel.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Ooh, a grinder's dozen. I like the sound of that.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
What does terra-fry mean? Yeah, exactly. This is a question I had.
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
13 herbs and spices, huh? Sounds similar.
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat. Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Yeah, at C&P, they know their C's and P's.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Of course.
Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way. Just as well. Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Okay, I love it. Terra-fried spratwurst uses the finest herbs and spices. Try it with double mustard. Alright, I'm not going to buy anything, but I'm a fan. In fact, I'm going to come in here and see what you're doing. Ooh, nice cast iron skillet. That's beautiful. That's and here's the grinder. Oh my gosh, you guys have a legitimate business going, huh? You just throw them in this little grinder, and then this weird paste comes out, and then you fry it, presumably in this. I'm not sure what the pan's for, or maybe you pan fry it. Either way, beautiful. I love it. Who are you? Ike's Armory. Okay, interesting. You got some weapons on you, huh? Crypt Blade, Impact Hammer, parts, riot control helmet, standard troop armor. Okay, what are you selling? What are you selling, my friend?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability.
True.
We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Great point.
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
I like him. Plasma Fed. Ooh, Vortex Maces. Fancy. And Pulse Hammers. I don't even remember what Pulse Hammers were. A two-handed hammer which fires an energy pulse at the moment of impact. Interesting. Now, what kind of armor do you have? You have anything unique? No? I mean, they look... You got some cool looking stuff, but nothing that's, like, marked as unique. But I'm interested. What do we have? 16 armor medium. Dialogue skills plus 5. I might have to buy that. Ooh, 19 armor medium. What else? 24 heavy, no. 19 armor light, block plus 3. That's pretty good. 13 light, sneak plus 3. Lockpick max distance plus 2.5 meters. Hold on. I'm buying that. Now I'm tempted to see how that works exactly. Hold on. Sublight. That mean I can hack the door from like far away? I love this. I did not know this was a thing. Beautiful. Get in here, guys.
Yep, be right over.
That is an interesting helmet. Plasma cutter, 450 bits. 450. Beautiful. Absolutely worthwhile to buy that helmet. 1000%. Guys, you saw that? I want to go see if I can get that other chest now.
You know what's happening on Tower?
Where would I go for this? Could I do it? Hold on. Right at me.
Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health. You've been listening to Halcyon News.
Just the way they're sitting, it just doesn't let you do it. Maybe if I'm standing right here. How do you do it then? I know there's a way. Max, get the fuck out of the way. It's like, no, they can still see me if I do that. Oh, still can't figure that one out. Fortunate.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon.
Oh, help me get the other door. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm a fan. Happy. I like what you sell. Oh yeah, that reminds me. 16 armor, dialogue skills plus 5. What do I have? 17 with dodge plus 7.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's not worth the $400, I guess. Alright, fine. That's engineering. That's where we ultimately want to go. But first we gotta check out Auntie Cleo's. Hello.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Are you a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
I'm glad we fixed you for that.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
What are you selling? Tropical pasta pack, pipe patches, tobacco corn ears, and ketchup. Tomato flavored paste with a special blend of 37 herbs, spices, and flavored additives. Cool. But more importantly, we gotta find out what's going on in the back room, dog. Can I jump over this? I guess I can't. I guess I gotta hack it.
Okay, keep him quiet. Nice.
What do we find? This. Auntie Cleo's worker. Auntie Cleo Fruit Service Mechanical Repair Manual. Please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. It is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifistic function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. So this guy tried to fix him without following the rules. Come on, man. You gotta follow the rules. So the robot murdered him.
Meals come with everything seen here. Condiments sold separately. Some assembly of complex witch-style meals may be required. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Yeah, did you know there's a dead body in the kitchen?
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty nasty bug.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess. This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Beautiful. So the dead body will be there forever.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Have you seen this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
To your local board embassy.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
They're not on the stairs.
Get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Yeah, you do. I think you do. Alright. So before we go into engineering, we'll go over here, and then we'll go into engineering after we solve some problems with Udon, mainly getting our ship done and helping out Ellie's friend.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo?
Okay, same one we
Because
heard
she
already.
remembers
So,
you.
yeah, this is the board. They have...
When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who
That's
gave
my helmet not... Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing it anymore.
you a needle full of love?
Look at that.
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
Whoa, 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 Udon.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
So all they get is this tiny, little, weird room.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yes, unfortunately, something did happen. No. Yes, Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What exactly was your relationship? We already know because we read the messages that it's kind of weird. I'm not sure.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
No. But let's lie and say, yep, you sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Gotta say, your mustache is beautiful. He was eaten alive by feral canids. Let's just be honest. I hate the idea of saying, trust me, you don't want to know. Come on. I always hated that in every movie and every game. It's like anything. When somebody says, trust me, you don't want to know, and people just accept it. No, I do want to know. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh.
Accident.
Awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
He did not promise you that. In fact, he promised the exact opposite of that.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Yes, there actually is. So yeah, what about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Let me ask him about something else before we get to Jesse.
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Yeah, does it seem hot in here to you?
Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
Really?
They're here to keep the peace, of course.
I think they just have light assault rifles.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Interesting.
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Can you give me the Stellar Bay by any chance? I think he will if you give him Wells.
Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe. Ask away.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Worth more alive than dead, put her in an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
None, I suppose, but if he doesn't show up, you can kill her like you planned.
I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Return to your work. I don't know what Phoenix Wells is. Nope. Elevator key card. Damn, 86. So this must be the private stateroom, and this is probably his room up here. Jesse, I've got great news. You have to work for them as a slave, basically.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
You gotta stop smoking on the space station, girl.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
You gave me 1,000 bits? How much was the debt?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Absolutely.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did Jessie do for you that you owed her?
She helped me win a bet. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jessie hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
True.
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
No doubt. Goodbye, Max. I'll catch up with you later.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
No doubt about that. I mean, fuck you, Max. I really don't like you. Alright, perfect. Let's get... Do we want to get medical up? It's a hard choice. Lockpick would be good. Dump some points in tech. Perfect time. 20% of enterprise. No, no, no. 5 base armor ratings, not bad. High maintenance, I might be one to get. Fast travel while encumbered. Tactical time dilation meter max. Okay, I think we either need to get Quicken the Dead or Slow the Worlds. Do Slow the World, that sounds good. Alright, well, I get something new for you too, huh? Plus 10% chance to extract mods in the field. Increases your chance of looting mods. Yes, always want to go for the unique perks. Ellie, what kind of armor do you have? 12? That's not even that bad. Here, you can check this too. What do you have? An automatic pistol with plasma. An officer's spine. That's really not that bad. 68 damage. Yeah, it's better than this by a mile. Okay, might as well keep what you got then. 48 automatic pistol, level 10. Better than anything I have. Yeah, just keep what you got. Give you some perks. Plus 10 medical, and increases the amount of health received when you're inhaler. Yeah. The unique options always seem better. These are always the same, and these are unique. Shots from Ellie's ability ricochet to a second nearby enemy. Sorry. Medium, we want... Hold on, we want... Close, mix, and aggressive. Quick draw, bleed, and disarm. Oh, it disarms. Remove the enemy's held weapon for 15 seconds. $34.9. Cool. You're on the team.
Something on your mind?
Yes, who are you?
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Well, as long as you know, I've also never been much of a rule follower.
Makes two of us, Captain.
No, I am. I'm lying. I follow the rules most of the time. 90% of the time.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay, fine.
No complaints here.
I hope you two get along. Alright, let's look at our journal. We have a ton of quests now. Starting with here, drinking Sapphire. Well, we got to go see Junlei. We've seen everybody else. Now we can go see Junlei, and then we'll have all the quests in the world to go do.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture.
Oof, you can see the heat coming out of here. That's disgusting. I would hate this so much.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Reports
Is
from
it just me, or is it hot in here? Junlei's got to be having a bad day.
We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
This is about the legal load. Your only source for
Good
news
law,
in the
the
Halcyon
heat in here
Chronicle.
is so unbearable I can hardly...
Alright, let's talk to her.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Ooh, the modern steel wrench in you. Alright, let's talk to her first before we steal from her.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
No.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. I'm heading for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Nice, so they get to talk to each other if he's in the party.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
I believe that's what they call commitment issues. Alright, let's talk about the heat problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Yeah, if you need a contractor to work this out, I'm available at a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Fair enough.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
I suppose, but I would assume that if everybody's going to be cooked alive, you can afford to spare some Mardets.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Also,
this whole deck smells like ass. Only gonna get worse if I don't get those radiators fixed.
Yeah, Parvati kind of wanted to talk to you.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Okay. Don't be shy about requesting time off for notes in person. I don't want to get involved. Let them talk. Silently encourage her.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship
I do love
my
it.
attention.
Yeah, what's it like being command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayen, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Yeah, let's. I feel like this is. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like the friend trying to encourage her, but also teasing her a little bit.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
Yeah,
I
it
gilded
was.
that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
True.
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
She's a nice, interesting character. I like her style.
I'll keep it down. You gotta teach me that.
Also, I'm going to go into a room and steal everything. Well, not everything, but some things. You don't mind? I might just have to take this modern wrench in view. Don't know what it's for exactly, but it's probably for something. Maybe it goes in Parvati's room. Oh, he turned around. Let me get on the terminal. Daily checklist. Radiator pump. Plumbing overflow. Life support. Crew morale. Scheduled landings. Checklist. Maintenance. Brush teeth. You can do this, Junlei. Personal files. Back bays. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the Mardettes they're free to flush out McRedden's outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and paper justifications that they want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Well, it turns out it's going to be my job. Promenade status. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Found another listening device in my office. Thing was the size of a tossball with a cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the auto-mechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. Sprat infestation at Rest and Go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching these critters again, or swear by the law, airlocker. Okay. Messages. From Udon Bedford. The implications of your accusations caused my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding. For what is a board liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers? Much like the board and yourself? When you decide to return to the negotiation table, consider once again that the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. Udon Bedford. From Tennyson to Bedford Udon. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You chose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer, and now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin, or are you pulling this shit for fun? Junlei Tennyson. Interesting. I gotta stop saying interesting so much. I need somebody to train me up, so every time I say interesting, they tell me to shut up. Because interesting is not interesting. I know this. If you say something's interesting, you're not really saying anything. You should actually say why it's interesting, but I am a terrible orator. So instead, I just say something's interesting and move on, but I should really not do that. I gotta learn. I gotta try to catch myself.
Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Anything worth doing down here? Oh, I can tinker with my Deadeye. Hell yeah. Right now it has what? Exacto sight. It's better than the gyro. No, don't need it to be shocking. That's fine.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury.
Junlei is about the only thing holding this leaky old wreck together.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
You do have to do something down here. I guess we're not doing that now, though. Can't remember. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, sorry. I think you get the parts, then you have to go install them over there.
In a jiff.
We go, going to a whole new zone. Oh, Captain McRed is just right here. Alrighty then. He's just standing right here.
Who's that? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
So you say, so you say. Yeah, put that down before you incinerate this iron. You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need for violence, just give me her lighter, and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Yeah, the engraving on here, does it say Sanita on it?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Really?
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn. Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzos wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Pretty much.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells. Making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Yeah, this is deadly toxins. I'll come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Yes, thanks, McRed. Stop looking at me, you outlaw fuck. I want his weapon, so I'm probably gonna have to kill him. So even though we talked all that game, you are kind of gonna have to die anyways. But nice knowing you.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Because your crew is making it incredibly difficult for me to pickpocket.
Smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
What the? What do you think you're doing?
Make him.
Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Paranoid. Repeatedly getting caught by the guards has made you jittery. Doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. No, that's bad too. The perks, I wish that the flaws were actually, like, worthwhile, but none of them really are. Because none of the perks are that great. If there was, like, they need to give you, instead of just you take the flaw and you get 1 perk point to just put in the regular perks, if it was, like, an exchange for something else unique, that'd be interesting. But as it is, you don't really need extra perk points, because they're not, none of the perks are worth that much. Anyways, we got Montag, heavy weapon. Finally, a lock-on flamethrower, and it burns at almost 506 degrees Kelvin. Let's try it out. Oh, it's a zapper. It's a zappy zappy. That was supposed to be a flamethrower. I guess it does plasma damage. Well, I'd say it's fair enough that we did that, because he did kind of, you know, kill this engineer right here. So. That was a lot in there. Damn, that guy got laid out. Okay, what's up here on the right? We'll go right first. Uh-oh.
Everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew? Nope. You're asking the price of Kansas now that it's home to the original McRed. I guess we got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
They won't try that again.
Alright, interesting weapon, not my favorite. What else did I pick up? An officer spine. .62, 133 DPS, and it's 15. Yeah, well, I think we should probably have a melee weapon just in case. So I'll use the officer spine. We get 4 hits with that, huh? Yeah, I don't think it's stealing anymore. They're actually all dead, so. Oh, it's the same board. Somebody ate this guy's lunch too. Assault rifle. Here's the mushrooms. This is the mushroom growing operation right here. Junior. Ooh. Mycologist blog. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought it would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlets, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down in the waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me. Called me his fungus lad. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. I ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Yeah, so I don't feel bad about killing McRed. Even though we talked it out, we were okay. He's still a dangerous psychopath, so whatever. I'm worried that scrap mechanic is going to come to life or something. Oh, hello. Our body move. Guess there were still guys over there, huh?
It's so cozy.
Yeah, great. This is where all the pods used to be. Hey guys. Alright, Dixon.
Don't shoot. I'm with Junlei.
Okay, cool.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Yeah, McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Just take some level head for the hangover. And maybe don't work on anything life support related for a while.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work.
I'd say so, yeah. You're probably better off in engineering.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
So, she... Oh my god, are you serious?
Do what you want, I guess.
I just saved your life and you're going to talk to me about stealing from this?
Clever.
That was ridiculous. Why did I lost reputation for that BS. Whatever. That was stupid. Make sure you get this. Edie the drone. Ooh. Glad I saw that. It looks like a decent helmet. Let's see what else we can find before we look at our armor. What do we have here? Oh, a sneaky, sneaky, sneaky way. Lots of computers. Don't know what they're used for. Oh, did I already get the parts? And I just missed it? No. Which side quest is the parts? Aha!
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
Got it? Inside voices.
It's okay, we're okay. We already killed everybody. There's no need to worry about it. Alright. Doing good. Doing great. Fantastic. Thanks, guys.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got your parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Alright.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Good law, the heat in here.
Did that other lady make it back?
I can hardly even concentrate.
Yep, hello.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Yes, that does count as stealing. Huh? Yeah.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Keep your wits about you down there. I don't want to clean crispy freelancer bits out of the radiators again.
Okay. Very nice. Thanks, guys. Let's see. What do I have and what do I want to break down? Pulse hammer, huh? That could be useful. 118 damage. There you go. You can have a pulse hammer. Hers is the same as mine, right? Yeah, mine's just pristine, which is nicer. Oh no, she's got a speed grip and a Mr. Ouch on hers. She's got some extra stuff on hers, but that's okay. We'll leave it. I want the pristine one. Don't have to repair it. Okay, now let's check this armor we picked up. What do we got here? 9. Armor type clothing, huh? There we go. Armor, medium, level 13, inspiration +3. Iconoclast helmet. This old model Hephaestus helmet was intended for mining and work in high particular areas. Now it's just headgear. I don't like that. I don't like that. This look good. Now for you, you still have 17 and 7. So you can have... Oh, that's my lockpick one, though. You can't have my lockpick one, but you can have that. And you have this.